The day following April Fool's, officers from several agencies rushed to a mall in Virginia on reports of an active shooter. For officers, the mall is arguably one of the worst locations for a shooting, as they will need to clear every area and direct a high number of citizens among the 1.4 million square foot property. To make matters worse, 911 callers state there may be multiple shooters.
He pulled up sticks. Look, red dot. Call of Duty Blitz. He got the whole custom created class.
Get back! Hey, Brandon, go back.
Somebody, it's a man kid right there.
Hey, look,
somebody got hit outside. He just dropped the man kid. Hey, this like real life Warzone, gang. Do your homework on Warzone.
So far, officers have found one shooter and one shot victim, but officers face another obstacle as workers re-enter the mall before the sweep is complete. Officers discovered in real time a self-proclaimed YouTube prankster was filming a video with peers when the incident occurred.
And I saw the dude with the camera, he ran up to me, and he's like, I got the whole thing on tape.
Oh, he got the whole thing on tape?
The big old camera, you got the whole thing on tape? Like, what were y'all doing?
Police obtained the footage originally intended for classified goons, a YouTube channel featuring Tanner Cook and his peers, as they provoke unsuspecting people, usually retail workers or customers, to capture their
people that like playing with
negative reactions on video.
We're gonna get some people real riled up and real mad at this.
I know that this is funny to you.
I'm not here to like.
This isn't funny to us.
I completely get that.
It's not funny. Buddy was pretty mad. Clearly the people in the store didn't enjoy it too much, but we had
weirdo ass YouTubers like this, bro. Like, y'all fucking it up for everybody. What are you doing, bro? There's so much other content that's easier to get, safer to get, funner to get, that you can get without going around messing with people. You grown as hell,
Tanner,
bro.
seemingly unaffected by social shame, is willing to push boundaries to get what he wants. Tanner's own posts show him invading personal space.
Bro, just back up! Hey!
This guy over there, this guy in the gray, I see him from all the way over here. Go up to him nice, behind him, start being ugly or something.
They popped the YouTube. Some YouTuber got his ass popped. See? This is more examples, more scenarios, more exhibits, more evidence that the more you fuck around, the more you find out, bro. Everybody ain't playing.
We gotta also make sure we don't run into that one security guard that knows.
Look like the ex I never had get away from me, stinky stink pink wink, and don't ask to play with my twinkle because he'll never let you. I am like to lunch on you vegan.
Footage shows the group targeting 31-year-old Alan Coley, who tries to ignore them, but they follow him anyway. Reports say Alan was working for DoorDash and living in his truck to get by. Unbeknownst to them, Alan is legally armed with a concealed carry permit and is a member of the U.S. Concealed Carry Association, which offers gun safety training and self-defense liability insurance.
Who are we getting?
Or you fuck around, the more you find out. Playing with the wrong nigga.
What?
Hey, dipsh, quit thinking about my twinkle.
What's that mean?
Hey, dipsh, quit thinking about my twinkle.
No.
Hey, dipsh, quit thinking about my twinkle.
Get on my face and call house. Stop.
Hey, dipsh, quit thinking about my twinkle.
Stop.
Damn! He ain't playing no games with his ass, fuck. He just popped him quick, fuck. I ain't gonna lie though, bro. Okay, hold on, bro. Hold on, bro.
Open up!
Hold on, bro. You can't just pop nobody like that over that right there, bro. What are you doing?
Bruh.
You can't say the twinkle, winkle, stinkle, and then you pop that. That's not grounds for popping somebody, bro. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for popping the motherfucker. If somebody play with you, pop them. Send their ass to the LORD. Let them talk to them. You feel me? But you can't do that, bro. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that. I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecast.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing the video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecash.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecash.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did? You finna go to jail, bro. They got it on camera. I get it. I don't know why he walking around trolling people. I don't know why he playing with grown ass men. But you can't do that, bro. Look. He like, Look, that nobody know what to do though. This is gonna happen to you, bro. I ain't saying it's legal, but this is gonna happen to you. You walking up playing with real people in real life. Somebody gonna pop you, gang, and then go to jail for it, and that's gonna be cool, but you still gonna be popped. Him going to jail ain't gonna change that it's a bullet in your ass. Now you don't know what to do. Now your homies running, everybody running, getting low, getting up out of there. Cameraman took off on y'all. He don't give a damn. Cameraman is out of there.
This now silent video shows a crowd fleeing the shooting, but
Cameraman
another
is out of
civilian's
there. Shorty ain't turn around or nothing.
angle captures those who stayed, seemingly calm and unaffected, as Alan stands nearby on the phone.
He called the police. He said, come get
A detective gives her 2 cents after reviewing the footage at the scene.
You can tell that it's trained with firearms. He doesn't even raise his arm. He literally grabs the gun out and tilts his fist and shoots one round. Down after the fire alarm. But today he's delivering.
Critical condition, life-threatening, but stable.
That's why you don't go screwing with people.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he's been doing that to us and to Fairfax.
Yeah, now they mess with the wrong person.
And I thought the same thing, just like you saying. I said, yeah, Paul, go to Washington, D.C. and see what's going to happen.
They're probably looking at it.
No, for real. Go to D.C. Come to Chicago, do that. See, somebody would have popped you too. I ain't saying it, of course. You can't legally pop somebody because they say a twinkle winkle in my stinkle. Okay? You can't do that. But that don't mean they ain't gonna do it.
Rumors claim Alan called USCCA to file a self-defense claim right after the incident. But when it emerged he had a public defender, not USCCA-backed counsel, it sparked controversy. Notably, the policy's fine print allows USCCA to drop members they believe acted outside the bounds of self-defense, regardless of legal outcomes. After his arrest, Alan was charged with 1 count of malicious wounding, 1 count of use of a firearm in commission of a felony, and 1 count of unlawfully discharging a firearm in a dwelling. Alan pled not guilty to all charges, leading to a jury trial, a process that would take almost 9 months while Alan resided in jail. Alan was acquitted on 1 count of malicious wounding and 1 count of use of a firearm in commission of a felony, but was found guilty on 1 count of unlawfully discharging a firearm in a dwelling. That conviction was enough to revoke his concealed carry license and bar his right to own firearms. He was sentenced to time served, meaning the roughly 9 months in jail that led up to the verdict would be considered his sentence. He was released from confinement immediately afterwards. USCCA stayed mostly silent about the situation until later sharing a blog post featuring an email, allegedly from Alan, meant to clarify the situation. The email states the organization never dropped his coverage, but that Alan chose a public defender on his own and rejected USCCA coverage himself. While Alan dealt with the legal process, reports indicate Tanner underwent surgery to remove his gallbladder and fully recovered. During that time, Tanner was invited as a guest on a Dr. Phil segment that focused on the act of being filmed and shamed in public.
People like drama-driven content. People don't have the best reaction. I got shot. It looked like I was being a little aggressive, but that wasn't, my intention. I don't regret any of the pranks on my channel. If you don't like it, you don't gotta watch it. It's as simple as that.
And this was supposed to be...
He one of them slow, dumb motherfuckers. He don't get it, folks. He one of them dudes that he gonna have to pass away before he learn his lesson. And by then it's gonna be too late. You feel me? You just had surgery. They removed your gallbladder. You was fucked up, bro. You probably was pooping in a bag. Somebody probably had to hold your dick while you peed, bro. Over a prank. That ain't worth it, bro. Yes, people like drama-driven content. Why can't you hire an actor? Why can't you pay an actor $45? Why can't you walk up on some random dude and be like, hey, bro, I'm doing a video. we want to play a prank on you. I want you to kind of like give a reaction, if kind of like try to make it seem real. I'm gonna give you $100 real quick. Cool? All right, cool. And then you fake it, and then you don't get shot. Coming outside messing with people is not content, bro. Especially when it's millionaires. Nigga, what the richest people in the world don't do this. Cots and that speed, they don't do this, bro. They sit in their chair at home and make videos and chill and kick it. You don't have to, like, you feel me? Y'all, you don't have to be on no weird shit, bro.
Funny. It's been reported the judge in the case said no citizen goes to the mall to become the pawn of a prank.
Right.
True?
Yes.
So he had some sympathy, although the guy spent 8 months in jail.
8-9 months.
How'd you feel about that?
See, I felt bad for the guy, honestly, but, you know, it just, he has to go through the process of the courts.
But you sent him to jail.
Yeah, but I didn't, you know, want that to happen. It wasn't the plan to just go to the mall and be like, all right, I want someone to go to jail. I had to double check my hoodie to see if there was a hole, and there was a hole, so I was like, oh, yep.
Yeah, I've been shot.
Yep. I was like, damn. It is what it is.
You slow, stupid motherfucker.
You still pranking?
Yeah.
You thought about it some other kind of job?
Nope, it's gonna be that. Like 50 Cent. You waste a bad time?
Be safe.
Like
Tanner's
50
parents
Cent.
have also thrown in their 2 cents to media.
Where's the line where it became a life-threatening situation? At no point do you go, oh, there's where it became a physical point where this guy had...
You're right, bro, but that does not mean that somebody's not going to do it. That does not, that's why he only got 9 months. If they would have charged him with attempted murder, he would have been doing 20, 15 years or something like that. Folks got 9 months time served. He was just in jail fighting the case, and he got time served when the case was over with. That ain't nothing, folks. He did 200-some days. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's a long-ass time, but your son got shot. How about your son stop playing with people? How about you stop playing jokes on people? Stop pranking. When does it stop? And then he gonna keep having to do more and more and more eventually, bro. Like, this nigga almost lost his... I would have slapped the shit out of my son and been like, you're not doing that no more, bro. Okay? And if you do, you a grown man, I can't tell you what to do, you stupid. Don't come crying and calling your daddy. I ain't answering the phone, cool?
to defend himself.
Tanner's father also shared that they believed, quote, the media painted Tanner as the aggressor and Alan as the victim without even seeing the video of what happened.
This was not the verdict Tanner Cook and his mother were hoping for, but we did catch up with them. Here's what they had to say.
At the end of the day, you know, we respect what the jury says, and my family and I are just grateful and thankful that I have my son here, and nothing else matters right now, and that's it. I want to thank the prosecutors, the Commonwealth prosecutors, Miss Jones and Eden Holmes. They did an outstanding job presenting this case, and we couldn't have had it any better. And regardless of the outcome, you know, the jury's the jury, and we totally respect.
The son walks up still being stupid. This is one of them kids who the mama and dad never said, because my mama would have been like, I don't know what he was doing that dumbass shit for anyway. He ain't deserve to get shot, but he outside acting stupid. You gonna play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, bro. You feel me?
Respect how our law plays out, and this was the outcome today. And
if I would have walked up I could be a grown ass man. If I walk up in the camera while one of my parents are talking, they gonna look at me like I'm crazy. Boy, get your stupid ass over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? She just let them do it.
That.
Yeah, Tanner,
yeah. Look, she think it's funny.
Just real quick,
That's
Tanner,
why he
you said
gonna
you
keep
wanted
doing
to.
it. He never had no accountability. He one of them white boys. Mama ain't never whooped his ass. Mama ain't never yelled at him. Tanner, can you please stop? That's all they did.
To the people who might have a question about your content itself.
I don't know. I guess we'll just have to keep watching.
So you'll continue to make videos?
Yeah, probably. We'll see, you know?
How disappointed are you about this?
I really don't care. I mean, it is what it is. It's God's plan at the end of the day, so.
Since the shooting, he has posted 7 more YouTube videos. He continues to provoke others.
He's not even getting
Since the
paid
shooting,
for this.
he has posted 7 more YouTube.
Come on, bro. What we talking about right now, gang? You're not even really getting no money off of this. You doing all this shit for $100? Come on, bro. I thought you was at least going viral. You getting a few $100, bro, if that. Because a lot of this shit probably getting yellow marked, took down, community strikes, all
YouTube
types of
videos. He continues to provoke others, gets detained, faces more trespass accusations, and receives increasingly widespread backlash in his comment section.
He's stupid. He's slow. He one of them slow, stupid motherfuckers.